In the big picture, I worked to earn some money, so I could travel, and then I traveled to either the mountains or the oceans, and that took me between like South America, Central America, Asia, Australia. I went to some interesting places for sure, and ended up camping for a total about 5 months. So the whole trip was really on a budget. I was concerned that I was gonna forget how to do school, so like how to take notes in classes and stay on top of homework, going from having no schedule and no homework to suddenly homework. And that was daunting, so I took a really light first semester, like 13 credit hours, and a majority of those were really easy classes. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could get good grades, so I tried really hard in those classes, and that was just kind of a confidence booster. It just reassured me that, oh, I remember how to do school. I'd say socially, a really big challenge is having gone through a full year of travel and like sleeping in bus stations in China and hitchhiking in Tibet and like camping all over the place. Like I saw a lot of things and I experienced a lot of life, and it's really hard to communicate what I learned to people, and I think there's just a gap in what my life story is and the things that have shaped me in the last year. There's like a really big gap between that and then the people I'm meeting, so I've kind of gravitated towards a crowd of friends who have also done kind of off the beaten path things. Like one of my close friends bike packed across the United States, and others are like international students. So just being able to identify with having an experience that is kind of unusual. I could not recommend a gap year more. I think that that period of life of being young and without responsibility, but old enough to take care of yourself and legally old enough to travel places and manage like visas and rental cars and all that. I think that's just a phenomenal age of life, and people should really consider pausing to savor that moment.